welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you doing, folks? How are you doing? We're chilling. We are chilling. What's the vibe tonight? What's the vibe today? Today. I don't even know. Today was a long day. Long day for sure. What to do? I'm a go cook, or like I'm gonna make some fried chicken in like 30 minutes. Just have some like rice. Finish that. So yeah, I'm going a little break right now. It's crazy, right? Fighting to get out since you claim you're so much wiser. Why's your lifespan all alone? You're alone. Let's redo. Ooh. Yeah. Hop on a game. What we doing? Oh, you know what it is? I got you. I could just listen to like a podcast every day. This the balloon thing doesn't came out. Catch up. That's a copyright reasons. I'm not allowed to basically share my screen. But I'm gonna be talking to you guys as I'm listening, so we can be on the same page. Yeah. Let's check it real quick. For those of you that may not know, Pop the Balloon, it's low key like I guess it is. Basically, essentially, it's a dating show where like a lot of like people on the lineup, they get to meet their perfect match. Think of it like as like a live Tinder, if you will, or Bumble. Those dating apps, if anything. So the show host is or hostess. Her name is Arlette. So she releases episodes every Wednesday. So I've been looking forward to those because Marge ain't gonna hold you. Shh. I'll be I've been talking crazy about it. I don't know. Some of the stuff just be making me I don't even know how to say it, man. But yeah. So let's see what's going on here. So it's a catch up video. So let's check it. Pow. Yeah, we're gonna see. Let's look and react to it, right? Oh, hold on. Because I do not remember these people. I gotta make sure that I at least know who it was. Real quick. I'm gonna put it right. That's the intro. Alright.
Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. It's your host Arlette, joined here today with BM, and we also have...
I do not remember these people. Alright, let's keep going. Let me see, because they typically do like a flashback of, how they matched and when they matched. So, let's check it.
Methode and Ruby, welcome you two. How are you feeling?
Good.
I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling good too.
Hey, what's up, Random Shark Anusa Mansur? Wow, I cannot read for nothing. And Toe Eater 1929. Wow, those are some complicated names, man. Yeah, guys, I hope you guys are doing good. Yeah, right now, we just I'm just out here reacting. Awesome, we're doing good. Yo, I hope you guys are subscribed to the channel, yo, so you can get content like this every day. I'm gonna be live starting every day. Well, starting I guess tonight, but I'm gonna be every day. So I'm gonna be kind of reacting to just if you guys know Arnett, Pop the Balloon type of stuff. Yeah. So I'm gonna be reacting right now, or like just talking about it. Yeah. I can't really share my screen right now, but hopefully we can be engaging. I just need your thoughts. So let me know what you guys are thinking as I'm talking. That'll be awesome. Alright, let's check it. So I'm watching this catch up video. So there were like two people that were matched from the Pop the Balloon show, and let's just see where they at and how they're doing.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So we had the both of you on episode
That was-
93 of Pop the Balloon.
That was episode 93. Right now, they just passed the 100 episode mark like 2 weeks ago. So that's been really good. They've been doing really good. They looking started this like 2 years back, and I remember the first time I watched the first like episode. It was crazy. I was like, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be into this, but I started watching it every week, every Wednesday, and now it's like it's crazy. But yeah, actually, I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, it's a bit a little noisy, but it's chill. It's chill. But I hope you can hear me though. You can hear me, right? It's not too distracting. Sorry. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Crazy, you can hear that. It's crazy.
Find love where you ended up matching. Is it a yes for you for him? Yes. And is it a yes for you for her?
I say you say yes.
Hey,
Oh,
we
okay,
got
okay,
a
okay.
match.
Okay.
I'll take the mic. Okay, y'all go on up. Get your lady. Make some noise for that lady.
I like it with the mic, Oh, I remember this line too.
All right. So tell me about your experience on the show. How did you think it went for you? What even led you to applying to be on the show? And how was your whole experience?
Man, they're single. They applied because they're single. Like, what more do you want for them to say? I mean, it's the same story here and there, You wanted to experience something different. Never put yourself in that position to to meet somebody at that type of platform. It's the same story every time. Like you're not gonna get anything that different. But hey, let's check it.
Let's start with you, Ruby.
Okay, let's see what she says.
So I applied for the show because my parents really like watching the show, and I watch the show too from time to time. So I figured why not apply, see what happens.
Yeah, see what happens. I mean, people they're just curious, I mean, it's alright, and it even helps that the parents also watch it and even just approves of the show and just the content that they're here making. So that's awesome.
And I don't know, I just wanted to expand my dating pool and
Expand
hopefully get a
dating
match.
pool.
But if not, it didn't really matter. Just wanted to have the experience.
And then the thing about it is it's also very Christian oriented, right? So it's if you're religious, I mean, ain't gonna hold you. More times than not, you're gonna meet a religious person, and that's typically Christian. I don't think I met any Muslims or even just there's a few Catholic, right? But just within the realm of Christianity, Jesus is your savior. Yeah. So.
Okay, Mathod, what about for yourself?
I mean, for me too, I think my little sister, she's a big fan.
It's always the family members, man. It's always the family members that be vouching for you to apply for the show, and yet they cannot apply for the show. How you gonna tell somebody, hey, it's a good idea for you to apply, but then you yourself are not trying to apply? Make it make sense to me, man. Make it make sense to me. But it's fine.
She's always watching every episode, and
Just
so her and my cousin, when they were watching, they decided, hey, you should go on there,
Alright.
see if you
Was
can
that
start
family
dating
member?
again.
Was that family member?
So I decided to get on and
Let's see what's
find
happening.
a match and see how it goes. So,
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Okay.
Here we are now. So.
Nice. Well, luckily you both ended up matching.
Yeah.
So let's
Crazy.
go ahead and jump right on into the part that everyone always tunes into these catch-ups for. Since you two ended up matching, have you gone on a
Yeah.
date?
I'm
Yeah,
right.
we have.
Okay. Yes. Okay, tell me about it.
Oh,
Let's start.
We have.
they went on a date.
Okay. Yes. Okay, tell me about it. Let's start with you, Ruby. Let us know.
Oh you know, there's one thing about Arlen, man. She wants all of the tea, all of the tea, man. It don't matter what. Maybe it's just the girl. You know, I ain't gonna hold you, but hey, let's check it. Let's check out the tea. What's this tea? What's the tea? Spill the beans.
Okay, so right after the show, we went out. So it was me, him, his niece, and his brother. So all four of us went out to like
Oh,
this.
she brought the. He brought the whole family. Oh my, she was with the gang. That is crazy. That was the first date. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess he's very open. Well, also, you know, they're into the show too, so I guess he couldn't even hide it even if he wanted to, or at least, you know, yeah.
Pizza place because like everything was booked that day. I don't know what
Yeah,
was
man.
going on that weekend, but
He was
we walked
too
around
busy.
like the whole city just looking for a place to eat. But yeah, we I don't know, we had a good time. I got to know him and his family, and yeah, it was cool. And then also when we like went back to Dallas, we also went out.
Oh, he
We
from
went out to like
Texas.
this
Yo, repping Dallas, man. TX, Longhorn.
arcade and had some food, talked, played some games. It was cool.
Sounds
Okay.
like okay.
How was it for you,
I'm
Matilda?
sensing a good vibe over here. I don't see no type of tension. They're very smiley, but you know that can be misleading too. Cause I've seen a couple of these catch ups, and it's like, it can take a left very soon. But hopefully, you know, they're still into each other and they're actually talking. Cause they would sit here and tell you that, hey, yes, we went on a date or whatever, but hey, we're not talking or we haven't talked since however how long. And like, come on, man, come on. Is this what it led up to? Uh, Hey, what's good, Lindsay? Farmer, how we doing, man? How we doing? Oh, I think that's a woman. How we doing?
Good.
No, it was
I'm
fun.
good. I'm
Like you
good.
said, the
Good.
first day that Friday, yeah, we did go out in Phoenix, and it was
Everything good with you?
had some pizza, some barbecue, some wings.
That's a good first date, you know. Wings, pizza. I mean, yeah. It also depends on like you know who, like you know, on the other partners too, like what they prefer and whatnot. Cause you know, a lot of like just women, they don't want something extravagant. Just because like hey, you know, they're still on the first stage. I mean like the whole reason of a date is to want to like you know learn something about each other, the partner. It's not one sided. It has to be you know you have to be intentional, and that goes both ways, honestly. But I feel like just the whole dating scene right now, that's not really the case. It's always one sided. The man has to do this, while the woman just has to sit there and look pretty. But you know, um, I think it has to be reciprocal. Like yeah, it has to be reciprocate. I don't know why you would put yourself in a position of even letting a man, you know, bring you on a date if you don't have the same intention as he is readily, you know, intentional, as you can see. Because I mean, he went through the effort of, you know, booking the date, booking the place, the venue, whatever. And yeah, don't lead the man on, man. Don't lead the man on. I know you guys might try to, you know, get a free meal, but that ain't right. That ain't right. Me personally, that's me personally. But yeah,
And yeah, it was fun. And yeah, we were joined by my little brother and my niece, so
okay.
because they were at the show. And we got back in Dallas. We did go to an arcade, play some arcade
Arcade.
games. Some
Nah, I like arcades. What was the last? I don't remember the last time I went to an arcade. Honestly, wait, I went to an arcade like less than a month ago. I think. Yeah, it feels like so long ago. Crazy. Yeah, yeah, that's my small too. Goodness.
I mean, I won a few. She did win some games too. Yeah.
Okay.
It
I
was
go home. Like I sense good vibes here. Like I'm sensing good vibes. I don't want to. I'm typically not wrong at this. I just hope they're still together. Cause what is going on here? Ain't no way I'm out here vouching for them right now. Yet they're gonna give us a whole turnaround and spin around that. Hey, yeah. Now we stepped talking like 2 or 3 months ago. That ain't right. That ain't right.
fun, and I had a great time.
Okay.
Okay, I
Nice.
enjoy it.
And after
Okay.
that thing, we did go to the park. We walked.
Oh, so you guys have been hanging out a few times.
Yeah.
That's good.
Hey, what's good? What's good? Thank you for pulling in. You know, we be out here.
We did go, and I I don't know how she felt about
Oh,
the.
they went on the second day too. So the first day, mission accomplished. Awesome. Second day, accomplished. Oh yeah.
Park because I think and I don't know how she felt about the park because I think we saw an animal and I got scared. So
Oh man, you got scared. What animal was it? What animal was it?
Okay, so you guys have obviously
Wasn't a
been
lion,
staying
was
in
it?
touch. Like, how has the communication been? Have you been texting, FaceTiming, calling? Like, how's that been?
Actually, before we get there, I did see a video of Mathod's family on TikTok,
Oh
and it went
yeah.
viral. And I saw that your whole family was watching the
yeah,
show. They were rooting for you. That was
they did. My whole they had a whole watch party. They had popcorn food while they watching. So
wow. Okay.
They were cracking me up because they kept laughing
Oh
at him,
wow!
and I was
I'm
like,
telling
"Oh
you, the
my!"
whole family is invested in this. Like that is good. Like that is if your whole family is invested in not just the show, but also the person that you match with. Hey man, you're a happy man, happy family. Hey, cause that's crazy. You don't see that every day. You do not see that every day. And not just that, but women and like, in terms of, I guess mothers, they have good intuition. So it's like if they see that hey, my son is wanting to date this woman, and she can see that she's a good, material, wifey material for him, then hey, she's gonna spread the word. She's gonna vouch for both of them. But if that's not the case, yeah, you might as well cut it out because it ain't gonna be working. Because best believe she's gonna be trafficking the whole time, and you don't want that. You don't want that, honestly. I mean, unless you feel very devoted to that person and you don't care what anybody says, whether it be family or whoever. There's that too. But Ego, I feel like the people that that can comment a lot are the people on the outside, just because they can see more than what you can see. Because I feel like typically the person in their relationship, they are more blinded by what it is that they want out of it than than what it is on a surface level, or just transparently or blatantly. That's what I think anyways. So Anglo, I feel like the best people to let you know that hey, this person might not be right for you are your close friends. I'm not sure too much about family. Family, yeah, I guess, but for me, I would say like your close friends, because you guys are tight. They always with you. They observe things, and they can see things on an outside lens. And my homies, they're not always. My homies don't always agree with me. I wouldn't want my homies to agree with me that hey, I am. I want them to let me know, and they do that too. If I'm wrong, they're gonna let me know that hey, I'm wrong. Or if I done something wrong to whoever, they're gonna let me know that I done something wrong to whoever. They're not just gonna be always defending from a type of relationship. And I wouldn't want a type of relationship with the guys or whatever. Just because like hey, that's not honesty. I want transparency from anybody, And I feel like my friends exhibit those traits, which I like. That's why we close and that's why we tight. Because we don't do all that, all that lying, all those shenanigans, if you will. Because we ain't got time for that. Frankly, I don't got time for that. So yeah, man.
God, like.
whole time.
Okay,
Like,
well, okay. So now back to that question. How has the communication been? Like, have you guys been able to like match each other's communication styles? Like, let me know all about it. Let's start with you, Method.
Communication. Dun dun dun.
what?
Like, how has communication been? Have you guys been texting, calling, FaceTiming? Like, how's that been going?
I mean, it's been okay.
Okay.
We've texted, mostly texting.
Okay. That's a good sign,
Uh,
I think.
I call. I don't think we FaceTime though.
He probably has somebody got an
Okay.
Android.
I mean,
I don't
why?
think we have not had a FaceTime call, but we texting.
Okay.
Text mostly.
I mean, in terms of just communication, I mean, it depends on the people actually. Cause for me, I don't like texting, man. If you're going to talk or communicate, I'd rather call. I ain't got time to keep out here typing paragraphs. Yeah, I'd rather talk to you, like either like voice call or FaceTime. Cause I feel like the best way to just communicate is like to some type of like vocalization. At least for me, it's better because it's my preference. But yeah, all this texting stuff that ain't for me, man. That ain't for me. So, but I mean, it depends on each other too. Some people they don't like call. Some people like texting. Some people don't like texting. They like calls. It's like Yeah, and then even just with that, it kind of creates, and that can be problematic too for the relationship, especially in terms of just like compatibility. Because mind you, one person might like this, but the other person might like the other thing, and it's like there's a conflict, and then that's where like the whole conflict or argument just occurs because it's like one person might not be, I guess it would be considered as they're not reciprocating each other. So it's like, hey, if you guys want to do this, you gotta like compromise. You have to. You gotta compromise. There's no way around it. Yes, you got to. So yeah, because we can't be fully happy because we know we are all our own individuals. There's gonna be some things that you like, some things that you don't like, and some things that you just have to work out with each other. And another thing is the communication. You have to communicate.
Just voice call times few times a week.
Okay.
So
A few times a week. That's
Just
it.
last week.
Go ahead, Ruby.
Last time I texted her actually was last Saturday. On Saturday or Friday.
Last Saturday. Oh man. Oh god. See, like I told this, almost like a. I don't want it to be a twist. He said the last time he texted her was last Saturday. Is that a good sign? No, I think not. Cause last Saturday, why are you waiting a whole week before, unless it was done? But why are you waiting a whole week before texting this woman? I mean, I consider the same thing with her too. I mean, I'm not coming at him. I'm not coming at anybody because low key anybody can start a conversation. It's not inherent that one person has to start a conversation every time. It goes both ways. You can't be intentional if only one person is intentional. Always showing that, hey, I like you, so let me do everything in my everything that I want to let you know, so you can see that, hey, I like it, or like that I like you. But so yeah. But he's the only one that answered. That's what I'm commenting right now. I'm not against anybody, and I'm not for anybody. This is just my on this is just my unbiased self right now. My unbiased self, cause I'm unbiased. I'm neutral. Yeah.
Today
Okay, it's
today's
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh, so Saturday to Wednesday. That's like was like 4 days. Yeah, I mean it's not even a week, but it's like 4 days, right? Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I guess 5 days. Close to a week. Close enough. Yeah.
What's happening?
Ruby.
That last time,
Oh, what is going on? See, I told you, just what happens when you root for these people, man. You root for them at the beginning, and then like the whole like switcheroo happens. And look at that. It's only been like 5 minutes. Crazy work. That is crazy work, y'all. Can't be trusting them. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
how about that?
I ain't even gonna say that. Oh my god.
I heard from her, so
Okay.
Today
Okay, it's
today's
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
yeah.
What's
Uh oh.
what's happening?
Ruby.
That last time I heard from her, so
Okay.
Oh, he said that's the last time he heard from her. So, wait, no, he said that's the last time he heard from her. So that means he texted her, but she never responded. Like he gave the last text. I don't know what I mean. I don't know the context of the text or whatever, but seems like to me he was the last one to text her. And I guess the texting must have been like something that that she had to either like react or text back, but he never heard from her since then. So if anything, he did what he had to do, honestly. So I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna point fingers here, but seems like she's out here playing games. But let's hear the story though. Gosh, it's only been okay. Now it's been 6 minutes, so let's check it.
Go ahead. Let's hear from you, Ruby.
Yeah, let's hear from you, Rizzy.
so everything was great up until
Up until, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, she said up until, like what? Oh, she said everything was great up until, come on, man. Oh god, it takes one bad fruit to just ruin the other fruit. Like what is this? She's, oh my gosh. Woman said it was good until, like, come on. Really, really. Let's check this out, man. Let's check this out, cause that don't sound right. That don't sound right.
So
Ruby.
so everything was great up until
Oh, she said great.
so the date was great and everything. Like we get along very well. Like
Okay.
we both have like laid back personalities.
Laid back.
Like I think we meshed pretty well.
Okay.
The issue was like once I started.
The issue. What is this? The issue? How you gonna say every good thing and yet there is the issue? Isn't the issue something that you can work out? It has to be that much of a disqualification. We all got our own problems. We all got our own red flags. But it's like nobody is the perfect person for you. Like you have to compromise a lot. Well, I ain't gonna say a lot, but you just have to compromise in some regards. Cause you're not gonna find everything that you want in another guy, and vice versa. This world is not that perfect. That hey, that you're just gonna snatch one person and that person's gonna have every quality, every standard, every moral philosophy, or just everything that you want in that person. That I mean, that ain't the case. It's just not that it's not possible, but it's just hard and it's rare. So what is this? She said the only issue. So it was just that one thing. And you tell me that one thing she couldn't like at least talk about it. Or at least come on, man.
Started asking more serious. Like I think we meshed pretty well. The issue was like once I started asking more serious questions, like for example, like
She started asking more serious questions. What is this? So he wasn't asking enough serious questions. That is why she told my son, "Hey, we are over." Let's check it.
more serious questions, like for example, like
Okay.
I asked him like what his relationships are like with his exes, and he said
What are you? Why are you asking a man in the relationship with his exes? Now, unless he has a baby mother, sure, I guess. But why are you asking a man that you know that you're dating and potentially see yourself into his relationship with his exes? What does that got to do with you? Tell me about it. Now unless he's constantly going to see them or whatnot, I will understand that. But if he has some type of relationship with his exes, why are you like? What do you gain from knowing the relationship with his exes? Unless he has proved to you that hey, he cannot be trusted or that he keeps going back to his exes. That would be the only reason that I would see why you would ask that type of question. Cause why are you asking that type of question? That's just how I feel me personally. Cause what is going on here? Let's check it though.
that he's still like friend relationships are like with his exes, and he said that he's still like friends with his last ex.
Okay, can you not be friends with your last? I don't know. Friends with exes. Can you be friends with your ex? Can you guys be friends with your ex? I don't know. I don't know. Cause I mean, you can end in like good terms with your exes, right? Or whoever you had on, but it's like friends. Like I think okay, so when I hear the word friends with your ex, I think of more of like a cordial and acquaintance type of vibe. But I guess that might not be the case for this or what most people might think, because mind you, especially if your ex, she was good or whatnot, and like you guys just fell off or like a lot of the things that you guys did were not reciprocated from one another. I feel like you can be cordial. I don't think you should be all buddy buddy with your ex because like why you buddy buddy with your ex first off. But I think you can be cool like in retrospect, but not all buddy buddy because mind you the feeling it's not the same feeling anymore that you guys once had for one another. So it's like, and I never see like the reason why you want to be like all buddy buddies with your ex, somebody that you shared very intimate, very like like various forms of intimacy with. It's like what is being friends with her or him gonna do for you, especially when you're really pursuing somebody else. Like there should be no reason why you should be friends or friendly with your exes. Me personally though, but that's a good question. Is it cool to be friends with your exes?
and they're kind of close. I mean, I asked him to elaborate, but he said they hang
Oh,
out.
okay. She asked him to elaborate, so that is good. That is good. So let me see
They
what he said.
text, and they're kind of close. I mean, I asked him to elaborate, but he said they hang out. They text each other. So that's for me is a deal breaker.
Oh, okay. You know what? You know what? Okay, okay. So let's check it. So this man, they hang out. What is this? But hold on. Okay, so I can see what as a deal breaker. I ain't even gonna say that she's in the wrong here, cause mind you, now at the end of the day we have our own moral standard that we go by, right? Our own philosophy. So it's like if that is a deal breaker, yes, it's gonna be a deal breaker. But it's like also if you see yourself with this man, it's like it's not as if you like it's not as if you're doing yourself injustice by by still pursuing him, but all you gotta do is just make some form of boundaries, right? So it's like if that's a problem, and if he doesn't care about ruining the whole relationship that they got going on, because mind you, why is a man still with his ex, especially when he's already pursuing you or whatever? You can just tell him to end things with her. But then again, the women I guess don't want to put themselves in a situation where they're telling the man what to do. So I can see why that's a deal breaker, I guess. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna for her. I'm not gonna for her. I can say why she would think that. I wouldn't want, yeah, my girl to be a buddy with her ex too. You know, they be hanging out and texting constantly. You playing games. Why we exes if you're still doing exactly what we were looking doing when we were together? Like, come on now. So I can see what she's doing. I can see what she's saying. Okay, okay. I look at retract my statement about her because I understand now. See, that's what happens. You just gotta. You can. I can speculate now, but also that's why I'm watching because I want to be wrong. I don't want my speculations to be the truth or the unbridled truth.
Cause I'm okay with the person that I'm dating being cordial with exes.
See, that's what I was talking about, being cordial. That's what she said. Like I said, it's okay for you to be cordial, but to constantly hang out and text and call. Now, what we doing here? With your ex? And who knows how long first they've been exes and how long they've been together. Come on now. Constantly is crazy. Cause what constantly do you have to text this woman or talk to this woman or even just hang out with this woman? Why you guys not together if you were essentially in the relationship, but I guess without the title, right? I don't know, man. People these days, they out here doing whatever. They out here redefining the terms of everything, redefining what it means to be an ex, what it means to be this or that. What can you do?
Yeah.
But not being like really close to the point where I feel like I'm in like a throuple or something.
I can
So
see. I can see
yeah,
that. I can see that.
that looks like. So basically, we don't really. I mean, the last time we texted was a few days ago, but I said that I would rather not continue seeing each other in that way because of that.
That's self-respect. That's self-respect. You have, and it's not too much of a high standard too for her to just even say that, hey, um, that's a deal breaker, and I will not essentially be a third wheel to just anything that they got going on. So it's like I respect it personally. I respect it. I say she's in the right. She's a deal breaker. I say go for it.
Mainly.
Okay.
Um, this ex situation, what's going on, Mathod?
Yeah, that's what I want to know too. What's going on? Like, is anything happening? Like, why you still friendly with this woman? Like, what's going on? Talk, man. You have the floor. Let's check it. Let's see what you got to say.
I mean, like, I tried telling her, it wasn't like, when she asked, I was like, yeah, like, even when he ended, it wasn't anything like, oh, I hate you, I'm mad at you. It was like a,
Yeah,
some,
I know. Like, people can have mutual agreements in terms of just like, hey, you know, I see, like, I don't see myself with you for like because of this. You don't see yourself with me because of this, and it's like you can end things in a good note with your ex. That's not the problem. But I think the problem is just like the constant type of like hanging out, chatting, and communicating. I personally don't understand yourself in a situation where you're allowing her to, I guess, Loki is like messing with you, and you Loki messing with her. Cause what is it? It's like you guys haven't moved on yet. Cause why the constant chatter? Why do you guys have to tell each other so much? If you guys have to do that, might as well be together again. Cause I ain't gonna, I don't even think it's like insecure for her to ever think that, hey, or to I don't think it's insecure for her to say that, hey, that's a deal breaker. I think it's all about self respect at the end of the day, because you don't want to constantly be thinking that, hey, did she make the move on him? Is she gonna make the move on him? Is he gonna make the move on her? It's like they have a relationship. They have, yeah. That's just too much. That's too much.
Oh, it's not working out, and sometimes it's somebody that either you were there for them at their lowest, or
Yeah.
even when y'all break up, then you mess.
Yeah, I mean, I can also get that, like, his ex, and who knows? That was probably his first relationship that lasted for however how long, and it's like they just build that type of like rapport, and they have that big of a bond and connection that, like, hey, he feels like not that he owes her, but it's just natural for them to still stay in touch constantly, just because, like, they've been to rock, they've been both at rock bottom, they've both struggled, they both came from the same community for however how long, and it's like, and I definitely get that, but I also get the others, like the counterpart of it, right? A woman don't want to feel like she's out here battling with another woman that has already built that type of rapport and connection. She's always gonna feel secondhand to her or to him and to her. So it's like I definitely respect her decision to, like, just break it up, just because, like, hey, she's not trying to be a third of anything. She ain't trying to be no part of a triangle, and it's like, yeah, I definitely get it. I get it.
To have a friendship, and but nothing to it. It's just like, hey, still check up on you. Hey, how you doing? Stuff like that, but it's really nothing there.
Hold on, she okay. If it's only like, hey, how you doing? Then she looking exaggerated the whole constantly chatting. I'm out here thinking, man, it's looking chatting with her like daily, every week, or just like throughout the day. So it's like this is why you need both perspective, because maybe she think that's like they constantly texting and talking or whatever, but he's saying that it's not that constant. It's like here and there. So it's like, yeah, but also I mean I can still kind of guess, like, the just the whole boundary thing. So I get it, I guess, but she made it sound as if man is texting this woman like on the daily, cause women say constantly. Like, come on now. But sometimes women like exaggerating. But hey, I ain't gonna say nothing though. Don't blast me now. Don't blast me.
When we're talking close, what do you mean by close? Like,
Oh.
Really, nothing there.
so when we're talking close, what do you mean by close? Like, is it like
Nah, B asking the right question. This is why I like this man. I like this man when he's on like the podcast with Arnold, because man, he be asking the right questions, just kind of dive into the whole, like, situation deeper. Arlette, woman, she just be into the drama. It's just like, what happened? What is this? Tell me about it. Tell me more. But BM, he be getting straight to the bottom. What up, like the problem, the situation, or just like, yeah. So let's check it, man. Let's see how close it's close.
about communicating a few times a week? Me and
Oh no, like hanging out. No, not a few times a week. Maybe months. It's not.
Look, it's months. Oh my gosh. You see this? Man said months. How do you confuse constantly and man is talking about months? Come on, man. See? Okay. Now this is great. So I'm not gonna retract everything else that I said, but it's like sometimes it's like you hear what you want to hear. So I think automatically what happened, right? When they were having the whole conversation with him and her about, like, she asked him about his ex, like, relationship, whatever. And then he told her, like, he's still in contact. It's okay to be in contact or in touch with your past ex or whatever. Maybe just talk about some like maybe like a few months or whatever. So this is not a daily or weekly thing. So how do you get from that weekly or daily thing that hey, he's constantly talking and hanging out with this woman? But let's check it. Maybe I misunderstood something, but that's what I got from what you just said. So let's check it.
The everyday thing. And
But
I
how
was just,
often do you guys communicate? Because I asked you to elaborate, and you said you text several times a week.
I said, I was like, yeah, if he takes, he'll be like, hey, how you doing? I'm good, okay. That's it. It isn't anything where you texting every day, like, no.
So are there still feelings there for this ex on your end?
No, I do, But like I said, we remained friends because of, like, even when we broke up, it wasn't like we were mad at each other. It was just, I guess we were at a time in our lives where we were, I guess, aligning, but the friendship stayed even after we broke up.
How long was you together?
Let's check it. How long were they together? That's what I want to know. And how long was the breakup? I want to know both of those questions. Let's check. We about to find out right now.
It was like a year, and
It was only a year. I'm like here thinking, man, he's talking about some. We've been like this. We've been to so much together. I'm thinking like what's like at least 10 years. It's only been a year. What much have you guys done in a year? How much rock bottom have you done surpassed through from a year? Insane.
How long was you together?
it was like a year and 4 months.
And how long has it been?
It's been a year. Come on, man, you playing. How you gonna talk about you guys has been through so much together and it's only been a year and some change? I'm out here thinking at least 10 years, 5 years at least the most. Like, come on now.
Since you broke up?
Like 2 years, 2.5.
So they broke up like a couple years back, and the relationship only lasted a year. And we go hold you. If that's the case, then I don't know why like you shouldn't really be in contact with her for. Say it was 2 years ago. So you shouldn't really be talking as much. You guys have not been together for that long for you to talk about something. Hey, I need some type of like was it guidance or a text from her or vice versa. You guys have not been together for a long time. I'm perplexed.
Okay. Have you gotten over her? Like, have you moved on from your ex?
Yeah, I have. And that saying that we're still friends, it was just me being open with the rooming. Like, hey, there's nothing there going on. It's just, yeah, we're friends. It's somebody. If I was ever in trouble, and I'm like, hey, I'm in trouble. It's a friend. It's somebody that'll be there as a friend.
So, do you think that she's gotten over you? Do you think that your ex has moved on from you?
I think so.
Okay, this is how I see this whole ex thing, right? I'm gonna ask you a question.
Baby's about to put his input. Everybody, ears open, man. Ears perk up, perk up, perk up. Let's check it. This is what he thinks about the ex's business. I'm gonna just reiterate for you guys if you guys can hear. So, yeah, let me be your mic.
What phones do you have? How I see this whole ex thing, right? I'm gonna ask you both a question. What phones do you have?
Somebody had an Android.
What phone do you have?
What phone?
Yeah.
iPhone 14.
Okay, Ruby, what phone do you have?
iPhone 15.
What? They both have an iPhone and they never like FaceTime. What is going on here? What's going on with the world right now? I might be thinking somebody has that Metro PCS. hello. Wireless for all. Oh man, that was a chance back then, man. Or like some Samsung or something. But I guess they just don't like FaceTiming, or one person doesn't like it. or doesn't use it
14.
as much?
Okay, Ruby, what phone do you have?
iPhone 15.
Okay,
Oh,
so
Miss flexing her 15. Man said 14, she said 15. Ah.
if I ask you both, would you go back to an iPhone 7?
No.
Why would you not go back?
For me, it's in the past. Like, I'll always appreciate that iPhone and what it did for me, but it's in the
Right.
past.
So the old iPhones, it doesn't make sense for you to have an old iPhone because all the new iPhones has all the up to date tech, stuff. The apps are updated, so it'll work.
I mean, and you're 100 I don't think that was a good example, honestly. Uh, he told us some. He asked them like what iPhone or like what phone they have, right? One person said the iPhone 14, the other said the 15. And he's telling us would you go back to the iPhone 7? I see the whole wordplay, right? But it's like, of course, the obvious answer is no, you wouldn't go back just because, of course, the newer iPhones, I mean, newer updates, camera quality, awesome. It's better, It's a progress. It's a evolved version of the iPhone by, I guess, I'm gonna just say 7 generations, if anything, like iPhone generations. Not like, yeah. So, but yeah, like the reason I say it's not a good example because it's like I wouldn't, because he was trying to like guess compare the iPhones to the X's. So it's like, yes, this is you now, but would you go back, in the past? Like, would you bring, yeah, would you, and the answer is obviously no, but it's like, I would treasure, like, whatever I have going on, I would treasure it. Not, I won't necessarily, go back, but, I'm gonna still treasure it. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I see what he's saying though. I see what he's saying. I just don't like the analogy. I'm gonna just say that. Yeah, I don't like the analogy. Cause what?
So it makes sense for you to be with a new iPhone. The only reason why you will go back to an old iPhone is if there's something about that phone that you really, really love.
Well, yeah, the memories, the times. I mean, the iPhone 7 is not the iPhone 14, so it's like there is certain aspects of the 7 that there are certain aspects of the iPhone 7 that that isn't on the iPhone 14. And not just that, but like the iPhone 7 was more unique and stuff like that. So it's like there's always like just distinguishable factors between just like the newer versions of anything and the older version of that time or whatever. So it's like, yeah, I like you. For me, I would say the benefit in both the old and the new phone. And it's like, I wouldn't just like reject it. I wouldn't just reject it just because like a new brand of an iPhone or phone or whatever just you know was just like made or produced or whatever. But that's just me.
If there's something about that phone that you really like, a feature on that phone that you find, wow, I can't let go of this feature. Even a car, you can buy a new car. A lot of people keep an old car because there's something about it.
That's what I'm saying. Like I would keep my, yeah, if I have like a car. Well, when I like with the car, I would want to like keep my old car versus the not versus the new car, but even with a new car, right? I'm not just gonna like auction it for however how much, because like, hey, it's memorable. The car is memorable to me. If anything, I wouldn't, even if I'm like rich and high up there, I would still want to drive my old car because like, hey, this was me back when. However, I have memories. They have personal features that I equipped my car with, that that they the things that I wanted it to do that I don't see in the newer cars just because they're less maintenance. So yeah, but that's just me though.
Old car that they really love, whether it's the engine or a feature about the car, something
Yeah.
about that car they don't want to let go of. Now, if you talk about exes, right? If you don't have a child with an ex, if you're not tied with them any type of way, what else could you share, that's not feelings. So when
It's friendship feelings. But like I said, the things that I don't even know like why he's this close with his 1 year and 4 month old relationship with this woman. I'm out here thinking that bitch should take a thing together for him. The way he described it is like, hey, I have been with this woman for like, I don't know, 10 or 15 years. We grew up together. We were in the slums together. We did this together. And fuck it out of here, man. Only a year and some change, man. And I get so close or tight knit with this woman. There ain't no reason. Cause mind you, he's not tied to her. She's not the baby mother. She ain't got no child or children of his. Like, come on now.
somebody says having an ex as a friend is, the other person, the other partner that you're trying to work with is never going to be okay with that because Ruby's probably thinking that maybe there's some feelings still involved, especially if you're meeting up.
And that's why I said I understand like why she might feel that way, cause she's gonna constantly feel like she's like competing with another woman. Cause why is she competing with another woman when the man that she wants and she hopes that the man wants her is is sure in what he wants. So it's like, why is this ex still in the picture? When you guys have only dated for 1 year and some change, I'm not gonna let that go. I'm not gonna let that 1 year and 4 months go. I just can't. You cannot be that close with this. Come on, man. Come on. I ain't gonna let it go.
With
I
them,
ain't.
or if you are
Talking multiple times.
talking multiple times, like we don't know if that ex has gotten over you.
I run a podcast solo. No producer, no editor, no tech.
This ass, man. They be running the mood.
Like Method, if Ruby was in the situation that you're in, like if she's telling you, yeah, I still talk to my ex every now and then, like how would you feel about that? Would you be okay with it?
So she said, "Hey, we're still friends," and let's say, and I feel like that changes too. So let's say if you were to start dating, that would change. Like it wouldn't be like, oh yeah, I'm still no.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying too. Cause mind you, um, you know, not that all habits die hard, but also it's like if you if you know that you're in a better version, you are in a better version of yourself, or you want to be a better version of yourself, right? It's always good to accept what life throws at you. So Loki, life threw at him this woman. So it's like if he sees a future with her, right? Like the right thing for him to do would be to cut ties with his ex. Who knows? Maybe for like the 2 years that they broke up, he didn't enter any relation. He didn't enter any relationship, and that would look it make sense too. Why he's still kind of like still in cahoots with his ex, but it's like if he sees himself with the woman that he matched at Pop the Balloon, that I promise you, if this woman told her that hey, um, it, it's not gonna work out with me just because like you're still cool with his ex. I think he will do the right thing by Loki excommunicating his ex just because he knows the value of the woman that he matched with, and he knows that if in a if the rules were reversed, he would want her to do the same because what we doing here? We're in this together, right? So, like I said, it's always a compromise. Relationships are all about compromises, understanding one another. Acting for the sake of the relationship itself. Whatever shape or form that looks like.
Say that because I said when I told her that it's because we still get to know each other. But if you were to you're my girlfriend now, yeah, that changes. Like it does. I won't be.
So that's what he's trying to like just express to her. He's trying to express to her like hey, um, if there's a change, like not the change that she needed, but he would have done it without her saying anything. It's just like hey, like he has to change the communicate, like how often he communicates with his ex. or just excommunicate her at all, just because he was in the stage of getting to know her, and that's a process. So it's like, but also it's like at the beginning, I feel like the beginning too is kind of like the pivotal moment in terms like in like relationship, because you are like that pivotal moment, you are basically assessing that like, hey, based on the qualities he has demonstrated to me and what I see in him, do I see myself with this man? So it's very pivotal. Yeah, and I guess you just felt that like if he's so ready to tell her that, hey, I'm still talking with my ex, especially if the relationship wasn't been that long, I can understand why she kind of like felt, I guess not threatened, but she just felt the need to kind of like break it up because she didn't see him cutting ties with her. So I can see that. But he's saying the opposite. He's saying that he's of course willing to change that that I guess that affinity that he has with his ex to, of course, make it work with her. Insane, crazy. See, is do you see this? It's kind of crazy because he's saying all of this now, but it's like they didn't even have the conversation. So that's the thing. Is the communication is important. They didn't even have the conversation. So he hasn't really expressed this to her just because like she low key excommunicated him. So it's like communication is very important. If she would have like listened to what he had to say, imagine then that, and imagine also they low key be texting, and you know how easy it is to be like to text and not mean what you write or write what you not mean what you write. So it's like it's always better to at least be on call, have a voice call, or just like on FaceTime, so you at least get the tone, the clarity that you need. So so you can advance accordingly. So yeah, you see, so just that gap and just understanding, kind of like it just increases. It just increases the level of confusion and just the overall process, and it's crazy.
Like, oh yeah, that's my like I probably wouldn't have no communication with the ex at that point.
Are you?
Hold on. I saw Ruby make a face. Ruby, did you
Oh,
ask?
she made a face.
Like I probably wouldn't have no communication with the ex at that point.
Are you?
Hold on.
Oh,
I
that
saw
woman
Ruby
said
make a face.
that woman said nah, that man lying. She said nah, that man lying. Okay, let's check it.
Ruby, did you ask this question and you got a different response, or go ahead?
Because the thing is, I asked this question on the date, and again, I called.
Oh, she asked a question. Okay, well, she's doing all the right thing then. Goodness. Okay, that's good. Okay, so she asked him this. Did he? What is this? So is he sending different responses? What is this? See, that's the thing with this thing, man. I mean, there be some type of like lack of clarity with these people, man. They be saying that they told him like this happened, like behind doors, and now this is happening. It's like you hear something totally different than what was told outside of this. It's like, come on, man, get the story straight.
You like the
Go ahead.
because the thing is, I asked this question on the date, and again, I called you with like the
She's a good woman. She was asking the right thing. She knew what she wanted. She was intentional on that. Okay, that's what I'm getting from this. Crazy. It took me like 13 minutes just for me to realize this. Okay, because she just asked this.
next day to ask you to elaborate, and you never mentioned that. Like you never said, because I asked you like, okay, when you're in a relationship, like, how would you go about that? And like you didn't really elaborate. So I can only go off of what you told me, because I asked you like a couple times.
Ah, she asked him a couple of times. Oh my god. Come on, man. If she, I was under the pretense that she didn't ask you, because that's not what they say when you are chatting or whatever. But it's like, if she asked you this, but you didn't fully elaborate, I don't know why. You're probably nervous or probably, I don't know. But she said she asked you twice, or at least a couple of times. So it's like, the answer that you're giving now, it's just believable to us. But that ain't, you did not really say anything in that regard when she asked you about this or to elaborate. Crazy work, man. Crazy work.
that's why I'm saying I asked you the question if you have moved on from your ex because when a
But
man
at that point, I don't think he's moved on from his ex. Then I don't think he moved on from his ex. Cause why was he not? Why was he not straight up when she asked him? She said it a couple of times. So after that first time, he definitely, if he didn't hear it, he heard it the second time. And for me, couple means two, but to women, couple might mean like three, four times, in my experience.
he knows if you have moved on from your ex because when a man knows, he knows. If you're going for a woman, you're gonna go for that woman.
BM said I should know. I got Arlette. Ben said I should know. I should know. I knew when I left from the get go. Spent a whole year apart. Shh.
I feel like Ruby is ready for something intentional, and she's looking for she's looking for a man to come and actually you know
Yeah.
give her that. So do you think if Ruby asked you to pause any connections you have with your ex, is that something that you're willing to do, or would you say it's hard?
I mean, like would I say it's hard? Nah, I don't think so. Nah, if I got the time to know her, nah, probably no, I'm not.
Wait, what?
We did talk
If he got
about
the time to know her, I ain't gonna hold you. Man is bugging right now. He's looking glitching out. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't think he's over her. Or like, I feel like she probably still. I mean, I guess that's what it means to like be over her. He's definitely still thinking about her. Or at least he likes her companionship and stuff like that. I think that's what it is. You know. I mean, it's fine.
how long that
It's fine. So it's your own, but not everybody's like that. So it's like if it has a companionship and just a friendship, and yeah, then I mean, it's really gonna be harder in this dating pool just because a lot of women that tend to get jealous quickly, and it's like if you can't excommunicate your ex, then why am I here? It's like I'm not about to be a competition, you know, or a second slash of me. So
did you take you to get into a relationship?
Mm-hmm.
And I told her like I always like take my time. I mean I don't take like I want to get to know the person before I'm like going. I don't like to rush into anything. And because from what I've seen before, most people when you rush into something, usually either they I don't know. For the most part, it never goes well when you just rush into it. And like she said too, like from your experience too, Ruby, you say that previously you've always rushed into something and you kind of learn from that.
Right, I did say that. Not always, but I think the main issue in the past wasn't necessarily that I was rushing into it, but it was that I was ignoring like red flags. Cause usually like after like 3 months of getting to know somebody, that's a good enough amount of time before deciding whether or not you want to continue with that person. But you said that's too fast for you. Or
I said I don't know what the
like,
time was.
I don't like
said,
to waste my time. That's the thing.
Yeah, I said I
3
can't put a
months.
time on how long it takes to know somebody. Like you can't put a time on that.
You can't, but at the same time, like a lot, like in my experience, if a guy is taking over 3 months to, I don't know, that's usually how it goes. Like if a guy is taking like 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, you're in this situationship, it's not gonna work. But I mean, everyone's different. Like I'm not gonna force someone to do something or change how they like to go about things.
yeah,
I think we're
that's
just
what I'm
not
saying.
like
She's
a
in the
good match.
mindset.
I mean, that's all right.
And so, did you guys have a final conversation, like once this situation was brought up, where it was mentioned that you feel like you guys aren't a good match?
I guess
No.
the final conversation was when I said that I wasn't a big fan of the whole ex situation.
And that's the thing. See, yeah, I mean, it's fine that she's not, but for me, there was no type of like, bond like boundary talking, or just like there wasn't any type of like open communication in terms of just like um, I guess how we can compromise, how we can make this work. Cause mind you, the whole ex thing, that can be resolved quick, and he's not really emotionally interested in that woman. So he says, I'm just basing up on what he says, right? So it's like, if he doesn't see himself with her, or if he can, if he knows in his heart of heart that hey, he has the puppet in excommunicating this woman, then you know that is something you guys can work up together. Cause just cutting everything off, especially when you see, like, mind you, cause she only said that was the only issue. Cause mind you, that means like he has checked all of our boxes except for that one thing. So it's like, how are you gonna deprive yourself of a potentially good thing from just the one thing? And yeah, she talked about like in the past she's moved or like she's ignored red flags before, but it's like, what were those red flags? Were those red flags or anything that you could have worked on, or you just completely shut them out because you thought they were not as important or gonna be or as um, I guess reliable if anything. So yeah. Also, you just gotta talk, man. Talk. Don't just stop texting or leave anybody in ghost. If you're having a problem, it is easy to just talk and get a satisfiable resolution, or just a resolution. Because people can be satisfied sometimes. Yeah, at least try to get something out of the other person. That is it. That is all. That is all it takes. Talk. Use your mouth, yo. Use your mouth. It's insane. Like, what has the word gone to? This whole ghosting, stop texting, leaving people on red. I don't understand it. Like, why? Why? Ugh.
But I mean, I said we can be friends.
She really went for the whole friends thing. Get out of here with your tired stuff. we friends though.
Friends to a certain extent, but other than that, like we texted a couple times. Yeah, that's it.
I wonder how long ago was this.
Okay. Now, Method, has this situation happened before? Like, has this been a problem in the past?
Like, he probably hasn't even did it for the past like couple of years. He said it was like 2 years ago, right?
When you've been dating?
Mm, I mean, since we broke up, I haven't been in a relationship.
That's what I'm saying. See, that's and then that's how it's like, it kind of makes sense for him to still, be in cahoots with his ex, although it was 2 years ago. Because I feel like during that time, he hasn't really, whether he searched for anybody, but I don't know, but he hasn't really been in a relationship, which is what I guess, and I happen to be right because, like, hey, yeah, so I mean, it does kind of make sense because, like, why that ex, right? I mean, she was the most recent ex that he had, so yeah.
Okay.
So I've been, yeah, I have not. So I guess this will be the first time that,
The situation has come up.
yeah.
Okay. So, Method, what do you and your ex even talk about? Like,
Yeah, thank you. Oh, yeah, I was like, I wanted to know. That's what I was saying. Like, what are you guys even chatting about? You guys chatting about the weather? Like, the sun was hot today. It rained today. Like, what do you guys even talk about? Like, come on, tell me. Like, what could you possibly be talking with your ex like every so often? Like, work? Like, hey, I went to work. Saw a cat today. Saw a dog. Like, come on, man. Like, it's crazy. Like, what could you possibly be talking about every single time?
if you said there's no interest in you guys getting back together, like,
Yeah.
what? We're just trying to understand, just to give
It's
Ruby
like,
clarity.
Cause,
So what?
cause he said he be like she be checking up on him, but it's like, come on. Anyway, she's texting, hey, what you like? How are you? And then he says good, and that's it. Like, come on, man.
What is I guess it's like, I get it. So when you were dating somebody, and let's say, at a worst time in your life, and that person was always there for you, no matter what, and then like, even when y'all broke up, you always remember that, and I guess even though I broke up, you always have that in your mind, like, man, that person was there for me. Like,
So
I'm
you guys just
always
like check up on
Is
each
it a
other. It's
question?
not necessarily.
yeah,
So
pretty much it. And that's what I say. It's mostly like just, hey, how you doing? Like, you good?
But you guys see each other physically in person, right?
Yeah, we've hung out. Yeah.
And also, I need to mention this. I
Oh
need to
man,
bring-
but that's what I'm saying. What do you guys talk about when you supposedly hang out? When you supposedly hang out? Dun, dun, dun.
catch up with somebody.
And also, I need to mention this.
Oh,
I need
it's
to-
like let me reiterate. They be meeting in person, y'all. Physical to physical. Physical to physical. Let me just about to ask something else. Dun, dun. Here comes the big bomb.
Like a friend will catch up. Yeah.
And also, I need to mention this. I need to
Like a
mention
friend
this.
will catch up with somebody. That's how it is.
Ruby, go ahead.
So he told me. So okay, he said a few weeks ago he got into a car accident and he ended up in the hospital. And he called her to pick him
Yeah,
up
she
from.
can't pick me up. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that necessarily. It's just to me that signals that you guys are very close. Like
Very.
that's
close.
your like emergency.
You called her to pick you up? Top us. You don't got no friends or something? Why you call this woman to pick you up? Oh man.
To me, that signals that you guys are very close. Like
Very.
that's your like emergency contact. You know what I'm saying? I would call my sister or like a
So
female
my family, so like my family don't live near me. Like I'm by myself. My family live in another city. So when I got in the car accident, I was at the hospital, and when they told me to release me, like, oh, can you call anybody to get you? And that was and I know I could call. I called her, so she was able to get me, and that's it. Just drive me home. And that was it.
Well, I'm glad you're okay. You know, first and foremost.
Yeah, me too. It was thankful. Thankful.
Yeah.
Okay, so when the episode came out, I saw your family watched it.
Yeah.
Did your ex see the episode as well? Like, what did she think about you on the dating show and stuff like that?
Listen, you guys probably talked about it too, huh? I knew you guys talked about it.
She did watch it, and matter of fact, she before I even went, she encouraged me to. Oh, you should go there. Like, you should start dating again. You should, like, she encouraged it too. But really, there's.
He's like.
So that means you guys are in constant communication because the episode just aired. And if she's the one
Yeah,
who encouraged you to
93.
go on, and you also know that she watched it, like she's really keeping tabs on you.
Yeah. Oh God. But.
See, that to me, that makes me feel kind of weird because then I'm like, okay, are they talking about me? Like, or like, is she telling him things? I don't know. I just.
Yeah.
And also, and crazy thing is, you're Kenyan and she's Kenyan too.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh man, that is rough. Hey man, you killed it. You killed it. Man say she's Kenyan, so he got a Kenyan finish. Cause what is going on here? Man say she's Kenyan.
What is going on here?
Yeah. I got 5 minutes, man.
And I told her
What you
too. So I don't know if that changed everything.
my thought.
You just gave me the hand.
You're Kenyan and she's Kenyan too.
Oh, this right.
And I told her
Right
like,
here.
Oh my gosh, we got finished. So
and I
smart.
told her too. So I don't know if that changed everything.
My thought.
You killed
Let me
it.
ask you a
You
serious
killed
question here. If your ex was to call you right now and say, let's try to work things out.
It's not a glamorous job.
Oh, this
Most
ass.
people like, wait,
These ads. I should get on premium again.
What would you do? Let's try to work things out. What would you do?
He said, yeah.
And try to work.
He said,
She said let's try to work things out.
Yeah.
he was saying,
Because what's to stop you from getting back together with her now? Like you said that in the past you was in a...
Like dating wise, it just it's like you know how you'll be dating somebody and it doesn't work out. And
Yes, yes.
but as a friend, you could talk to them as a friend and nothing more. I think that's the relationship that came.
Okay.
will say this, yeah, I thought. As a brother, I checked in with Ruby. I called you as well, I thought. When I called Ruby, Ruby said nothing but great things about you.
Yes.
Yeah, she's
She
a keeper.
praised the fact that
She's a
you
keeper.
are a good man. You know, you communicate well, and that she really thought that you guys are gonna build something.
Oh wow!
You know, and
I'm telling you,
she
she like I could tell from the get go that woman. She's a good woman. She's a good woman. But you know, she got self respect though. That's good. That's good. Have self respect
is Kenyan, and you're
and moral and moral.
from Burundi. You guys are gonna build something. You know, and she's Kenyan, and you're from Burundi, right?
Right.
Both have,
Yeah.
Ah, Burundi.
and you know, she said nothing but good things about
It's
you.
West.
Just looking at you, bro. If you are deciding between a past and a future, and you're still
I
keeping
wonder.
the past with you, when the future wants you to move forward with them,
Yeah, that ain't right.
it's kind of like a no-brainer. Like it's like,
Yeah, it's a
what are you
no-brainer.
looking for? If you have a good woman looking for you to move with them, but you're still stuck in the past, do you kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's always going to be something that's going to come up for you in future relationships. If you think that you can still be, you know, friends with exes, because a lot of people are not gonna, they're not
Be
gonna
okay
agree
with that.
Yeah.
A lot of women. Be,
And I still think you two can talk. I still think maybe something is there, you know, because
me too.
Yeah,
Like me too. Like if it makes no sense. How because man, she said so herself. Like she had, or like BM said that she had every good thing to say about him, and it's like, how is the man that you're looking at, right? He has so much qualities. He has everything that you're looking for, except for that one thing, and that one thing is even negotiable. What is it? Negotiable. It's even negotiable. Like he's willing to negotiate. He's willing to excommunicate his girl, like his ex or whatever. And it's like, how you just gonna like just break it off? Like you didn't even have a chance to talk about it with him, as elaborate as it could have been. So I see potential. I see potential, honestly. But women would be women.
how are you feeling? How are you feeling? Like, honestly,
Oh, the score.
I don't know. Like, I feel like the vibes aren't good. I need someone who's serious. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to date, like he's a serious guy. Like he's got good head on his shoulders, everything. But I need someone like more intentional when it comes to dating. Cause I just don't have time to waste. Like I have other things going on in life.
Yeah, she ain't got time for that. That's fine. It's fine. But I see potential.
Anything you want to add?
the thought, if I was you, I would, you know, get my A game up, you know, because
Nah, definitely.
there's not a lot of good women out there, so
Maybe it's not. Good
You
job,
know.
man. You know the thing.
just make up your mind. I mean, I understand if you're friends with your ex. No, I don't understand that. But
Let's say I don't understand that.
you know, if you're getting to know
It's only
somebody,
been a year.
you know, you're getting to know
Like
somebody.
what I'm disturbed about is that it's only been a year and 4 months. A year and some change. I meant I must I was low, I was this. But get out of here, man. You went out that low for 1 year. It's only 1 year. Like when did you guys get together? You were already low when you got back to like when you got together. So what is this? It's not as if you guys were together and then you just suddenly got low. And if you were low, it only lasted for like a few months. Like come on, man.
And the ex is involved. You're not tied to the ex. You don't have a child with an ex.
Like
it's
what?
just like it's not.
It's just messy for no
It's
reason.
very much messy for no reason.
Yeah, like BM said, I still see hope. Let's see where this
I
goes.
see potential.
But to kind of, wrap this up,
Potential.
are you guys working on any projects or anything that the viewers can tune in and support you with? Let's start with you, Method. Are you working on anything?
Well, so in my free time when I'm not at work, I like to write
Hey, what's
and I
good?
put
What's
ideas
good? Yo?
together. And, so I'm working on a book.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
What kind of book?
So I'm into like superhero stuff. So you need like like a
Comic book or
superhero
something.
type of book.
Okay.
So that's something that I'm putting my free time on right now.
That's pretty cool. Well, good luck with that. I hope you do get a chance to actually publish it.
I hope so.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. You know the vibes. You know the vibes.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me this is
Of course. And Ruby, what about for yourself?
Right now I'm just like working, focusing on like school stuff, you know. Nothing else really.
Okay. Because I think you said you are in nursing school now, right? Or you're going into it?
Yeah, I'm going into it.
Okay. Well, good luck with that. I heard nursing school is really intense.
Yeah.
But you got this. You definitely got
Nursing
this.
students, man.
You know, I'm gonna say this right. I think method.
Yeah.
If there's no action, Ruby, if you wanna come back on the show, let me know. And comment down in the comment section if you think that I should bring Ruby back on, because you know she doesn't always time. She wants to go, so it's that time.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you two so much for tuning in and speaking with
Thank
us.
you.
Thank you.
Of course, and everyone at home, thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you all next time.
Right.
Yeah,
Bye.
oh my gosh.
Love up, love up, love up, love up, love up,
What is this?
love up, 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 love up.
Alright, that was a good podcast.
You create a company that's like
Alright, folks. Thank you for being with me. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize I was staying for this long. It's crazy work. Oof. I'm feeling sleepy right now. I'm gonna hold you. But thank you guys for putting up with me. And yeah, I'm at night. Oh gosh, I can't even talk. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share if you would. That would be very much appreciated. And well, I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Peace out, y'all.